We are going to have a raid in just a couple minutes. If you have not already subscribed to me on YouTube, please do. Good morning, everyone. This is going to be another fun junk journal show. This one has the theme of play your cards right. So I'm going to show you all different kinds of playing cards, flash cards, note cards, as many cards as I can show you in 30 minutes to add to your stash and to embellish your junk journals. So if you have not already, please take a quick look at the buy it now, scroll through and see if there's anything that suits your fancy. And also make sure to click on my profile and please bookmark my upcoming shows. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, you've got to come over to Whatnot and join in the fun. If you send me a message, I am happy to help tell you how to become a seller on Whatnot so that you too can sell off some of your stash and join the wonderful junk journal community that we have here. Hi, Shop 33. I think by now you should have received your package from the last show. Thank you so much for your purchases. This time I'm going to have lots and lots of cards of all types, and we're going to do some really great bundles, I think. So trying out a couple new things, but in a way that we really can try and reduce that shipping. That's the thing that I'd like to see the most. So let me quick grab my second phone while we wait for the raid to come in, and I'm going to go ahead and get the first giveaway going. It's this adorable handmade wildflower card that you can actually plant, paper that grows real flowers. So handmade paper. Okay, I am back and we are ready. Yay! Queen 2 Bohemian is raiding with a party of 9. Let's get the party started. It's a paper party, guys. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is run this giveaway. Okay, so it looks like it's already started. This is a handmade wildflower greeting card, and there are seeds embedded inside the card itself, and then the envelope as well. So isn't that lovely? And this paper lists the different kinds of flowers that are in there. I positively love these. I'm pretty sure this was a bins find, if you can believe it. I found a good number of them, so I'm going to give one away to get things started this morning. And then I'm going to give one away at the end of the show. The purple one will be the buyer's appreciation giveaway. And I've got lots of dollar starts. So you should have pretty good odds at getting one of those. And then I actually have a few bundles in the buy it now, and I'm going to run everybody's favorite flash sale. So I don't know if I have all of the papers that say they kind of get lost in the shuffle, what the different wildflower seeds are, but I can always um maybe try and make a copy. So yes, paper party. All right, let's look in the buy it now, and I'm going to type in flower and see if it'll come up for me. There it is. So let's see if we can run a. So I had them as $2 a piece since they are handmade and so beautiful. But let me run them as a flash sale at 25% off. I only have one of the pink, and I only have also running a flash sale on the purple, one of the purples. So if you love these and want to get them in your bundle to get it started, I have them at 450. Okay, so those are going. And then here's what I want to do, guys. So if you haven't already, my friend Queen 2 Bohemian rated us in. So make sure you rate her. And then her dear friend Salmon's Girl is one of the other lovely ladies that helps to organize these. If you haven't already started to follow them, please do. At the end, we're going to raid Add a Girl. And what I'd love to do is to get you guys some bundles going. So I'm going to run some things for $1. Okay. Everybody loves dollar starts, right? If you love dollar starts, say me in the chat. Okay, let's get that chat going. It's early here on the West Coast, guys. It's 8:30 a.m. I need this chat lively to keep me awake. But I'm going to run 12 different sets of all kinds of cards and start them at $1. Whatever's left, I'm going to bundle together. So, yay, there's Atta Girl. All right, so the first one is everybody's favorite. Guys, these are the incredible library card pocket. So this isn't the card itself. Instead, you put a library card inside, and I have some of those that I'm going to show you as well. But instead of having to take them off of vintage books, which we all love and do, these are the original kind that still have their stick, and I have a secret source for them. So I'm going to blow your minds here, and I'm going to run 12 of these for a dollar. A lot of people sell these for a dollar a piece. Okay, so 12 for a dollar. Let's get this started. I'm only going to do it once, so it might go more than a dollar. That's my hope. Okay, let's run this for 20 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if you bookmark my next show, I'll put 12 of those for a dollar for at least one person. You'll be able to buy them at the end of this show. I will put them in the buy it now for the next show. Okay, so there you go. Thank you, ladies, for bidding that up a little bit. And if you don't win this auction, then make a note to quick run over to my next show, and I'll have it in the buy it now for one person to grab pre-show before the next raid train. All right. Awesome. So Kathy P, these are headed your way. It's early. Let me grab my Post-its. Kathy P. Okay, and I'm going to write that down. Now we're going to do the same thing, and the bundles that I do at the end are each going to have one of these. So don't leave. Don't leave. There's still more to come. All right, so that one is Kathy. Next, let's do some fun vintage multiplication cards. These have a nice kind of hunter green to them. So same thing, guys, these sometimes sell for a dollar a piece, but I've got some secret stash, or I've got some like really good honey holes. So my stash is great, and I'm happy to share. Oh, we've got a winner coming up. Let me see who wins. Gwen's Vintage Kitchen. You are going to get the handmade floral card, and I'm going to run another one at the end of this show. It's a quick half hour, so off we go. Going to talk fast. Ready? 12 of these, the 12 that I lay down on the cute vintage trivet. Here we go. 1, 2, so you can see the back is blue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shop 33. This is such a great deal. It's hard to find these vintage cards, but I've managed to find quite a few stashes. So you're getting a great deal at a dollar. Okay. And I'm going to put that in your bundle that is now started. Okay. And then let me switch it up a little bit and tell you this, that I have some that are solid green. These are really cute for little golden book journals. Okay, these are super cute for little golden book journals. So let me do the same thing again. Running it again. Dollar start. Happy to share my stash. Okay, 1, 2, same on the back. 3, 4, 5. That one's got a little watermark or chalk on it. 6, 7, 8. These are crispy, guys. 9, 10. Really great quality cardstock going there. No takers, no worries. So I'm going to put one of each of these in the bundles that I've already talked about, and one of each of these in the bundles, and one of, where did they go? Each of these in the bundles. We're going to get to the bundles in a few minutes. Okay, got to sell a few more cards first. This is a little bit more interesting. I think you're going to see a lot of playing cards on today's shows. If you haven't already bookmarked all of the shows that say playing your cards, you can do that by searching. And let's run this one for a minute just so I can have a little bit more time to talk, and a few more people might find their way over. Queen Bee is reminding you that you can check out the bin if you're not interested in bidding on the item on the trivet. Okay, so these come from a pack of inspiration cards. Dwayne Dyer. It's a 50 card deck, but I like to split them up a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so 12 cards here, 12 cards here running now. And if we don't have any interest in those, it's a-okay, because I'm going to add one of each of these to the, say it in the chat, bundle. Okay, sliding those over into the bundle area. Let's do Let's do some of these. I think there's 12. There may or may not be. Let's do these next, okay? And I was saying, if you go to the search and type in playing your cards right in the whatnot search, it'll pull up all of the different people that are on the train today. Also, if you are on the train, please shout out your show. You can type the time or you can put the train emoji. It's a great way to keep the chat livened up. These are more flashcards. I'm going to switch from flashcards to greeting cards and playing cards in just a minute here, but let's go ahead and do these. Dollar start. Super cute, right? Yay, Gwen's on in an hour. Perfect. All right, so they are double-sided. Okay, double-sided. I'll try to show you both sides. Do a 30-second auction on this one, and let's make sure that there are 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is words. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a couple bonus. Okay. A few bonus cards there. Kathy P is winning again. Awesome, Kathy P. These are so cute. Again, really great for little golden book journals. That's my favorite thing to put them in. I haven't finished one of my little golden book journals yet, but I hope to. I certainly hope to. All right, that was all that I had of those. So those are not, she got all of them. Those are not going to go into the bundle. Okay, those are not going to go into the bundle. Instead of counting them out, this time I'm going to do the entire deck, but I'm going to do it times 2. I think sometimes you can get these for $1. Yeah, these were $1, so it's 2 for $1. 5 seconds if anybody wants whatever I have of these Dr. Seuss cards, and I'll throw in a library pocket too, just because I know that these are the cheapy little cards, but they're still really great for embellishing. These are actually glossy on one side, but matte on the other. So 2 sets of Dr. Seuss cards, guys. This is so good. I hope you're not sleeping. I hope you're not sleeping. 5 seconds on the clock. 2 sets plus a library pocket. 2 sets. This is B Camel Donuts. Shop 33 is going to add to her stash. Adding to her stash. I grab them out of the bins whenever I see them, guys. I have so many flashcards. It's too many. Too many. Okay, happy to share. I'm so glad. I love this theme. Please do this theme every quarter, guys. I love the playing your cards right theme. Okay, in the bit buy it now, there's some gift to chat. Type the word gift in, and you can gift it to yourself. You don't have to gift it to the chat. All right, how about we do some fun decks of playing cards? All right, let's do some fun decks of playing cards. The first one that I'm going to do, and I'm going to switch it back to 20 seconds. This is a brand new deck of Carnival Cruise Line cards. So a little bit on the vintage side, it looks like, just based on the packaging. Not from this decade, I don't think. Okay, so $1 for the Carnival Cruise Line cards. Otherwise, what I'm going to do, if nobody wants those, I'm going to open up that deck and put it in the bundles that are coming up in just a little bit. Let's give you a preview of the next set. These are Seinfeld cards, and I don't know if the deck is complete, but if anybody is a huge Seinfeld fan, then you can have some Seinfeld cards as well. All right, 5 seconds on the clock for these. I'm going to run through quite a few. Okay. Oh, dang, frozen. Okay, let's see. All right, there's something with my stand. I'm not sure what's happening. I put it on do not disturb. Thank you guys for telling me it was frozen. Thank you so much for telling me. Hopefully, oh, you do it every month, Queen to be. That's great. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys saw it. I'm just going to run through a bunch of different playing card decks. They may or may not be complete. I don't, the ones that are sealed should be, the ones that aren't sealed might be. So let's do 5 seconds and we're going to do a bunch of, okay, and I'm going to switch this here. All right, let's go through a bunch of these. So these are Carnival Cruise Line. This is a sealed deck. So in the world of vintage, but I don't know how vintage they are. Okay, and set that off to the side. Seinfeld. Okay, let me find I had to move my phone. All right. Technical glitches. That's okay. Seinfeld. 5 seconds on the clock. Anybody want Seinfeld cards? There's my camera. There's my camera. may or may not be a full deck. Seinfeld fans. Okay. This one is a really cute kind of boho deck. Okay. And these are actually conversation cards, it says. So probably a 52 card deck of conversation cards from a lantern festival. I haven't opened it yet, but this one I will open if somebody doesn't want to take a chance on it for $1. Shop 33, I think you're taking a good chance on that one. These are super cute. Okay, that's giftable. So Shop 33 will add that. This one I can open and show you that it is a sealed deck. This is what they look like on the back. It is older. Okay, again, 5 seconds on the clock. A sealed deck, 52 cards, a little bit older. Okay, and this one is that same thing. Let's see. Let's do two more. Ooh, check out that Joker. That's a cute Joker. So these cards are also a sealed deck. Again, guys, when I'm shopping the bins, if I see any cards, I just grab them. For me, the bins price is 99 cents a pound. So usually I can get like, you know, 4 or 5 decks of cards sometimes for $1, depending on how heavy they are. This one's really cute. Not vintage, I don't think, but definitely different. Shop 33, so cute. Add to your stash. What's your shipping on these cards? Okay, this is the last complete deck that is sealed, and then a couple of the others will be chance. All right. Last sealed deck that I have, and I'm not going to open the sealed decks for the bundles, but I'll show you what I will do for the bundles. 73 cents. Awesome, Queen. There's a traditional Joker there. This is a more traditional set. Okay. So remember, you can also gift the chat or gift yourself if you decide you want to add some cards. Okay. And then this one I'm going to add to the bundle unless somebody needs some really good. These are Maverick. They're the nicer playing cards in the sense that they're really thick. They do not have a texture though. So they are shiny. These are shiny. I think it is a complete deck, but I don't make a promise that it is. Okay. So this is for crafting. 5 seconds on the clock. Last deck of playing cards that I'm going to show before I add these to the bundles. Okay, awesome sauce. We're going to add these to those bundles that I've been talking about. Let's do a few greeting cards. Okay, talking about all different kinds of cards. Actually, let me point out, I don't know if I made them, if they made it into the bin or not. Library cards. Let's do the library cards first because I know everybody loves these. Okay, so I'm going to do a dozen of the assorted cards at $1. I'm going to give it 30 seconds just so I can show you the colors in case you haven't seen them. And then maybe Queen can check for me and see if these are in my bin still. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. I kind of overslept this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then orange makes 11, 12. Okay, I wanted to double check because I'd lost track. I have 6 colors, 2 of each color, and Queen won those. Okay, I can do it one more time, guys. They go into these library pockets. Queen, you're getting a library pocket because you are my queen. Thank you so much for all that you do to organize this raid train. Next one is for just the cards, guys. No pockets. I'm going to start saving some of my pockets. All right. Actually, what I will do is I'll make it a dozen plus. We'll do 13. So those same colors, but adding a white one. Okay. So baker's dozen this time. 10 seconds on the clock. Baker's dozen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to go back. I think they have more. I'm pretty sure I have another green one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'll add the green one, 12. Okay. Allie K or Alex, tell me what it is. Is it, how do you pronounce ALYK? How do you like it pronounced? Tell me in the chat. Give me some phonetics. All right, so that one is going into a pile for you. And then heads up, We're going to do the bundles in 2 minutes, guys. In 2 minutes, we're going to do the bundles, and I'm going to add at least 2 colors and 1 white. So 1, 2 colors, it'll be random, and 1 white into each of the, say it with me, bundles. All right, what else do I have within reach that we haven't done yet? We haven't done index cards, okay? Index cards, and I need to get that chat going so you can tell me by choice what you want. You get a dozen. You can have either a dozen of the assorted pastels. You can have a dozen of these vintage, I'm going to call them like chalkboard green, or you can have a dozen of these pink, okay? A dozen index cards. Hi, Abby Cat. Let me run it one more time just to see if there's any interest. Okay, you would get a dozen of your choice of index cards. Actually, I can sweeten the deal and make it 2 dozen. Why not? I've got plenty. I've got plenty. 2 dozen cards. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want if you win. 2 dozen cards, no takers. That's okay. We're going to add them to, I'm going to add these pink ones. Everybody's going to get some in their bundle. Okay. Adding that. And I think the last thing that I'm going to, oh, Rolodex cards. Which do we want? Do we want Rolodex cards or do we want greeting cards? Tell me in the chat. Which do we want? Rolodex cards or greeting cards? And while you're telling me in the chat, I'm going to do mini playing cards. Okay, mini playing cards. These are flower power. These are so cute for little retro journals. Going to do a dozen. Shop 33. Ooh, you did win the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to make it an assortment, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That went fast. It went too fast. All right. I got to slow it down and make sure that I get all my things right. I'm waiting to hear Allie K. Awesome. If you guys want index cards or greeting cards, it would be a dozen. And then let me get shop 33, a dozen of the green, dozen plus of the green index. Got you, girl. Got you. And next person is Kathy P. Yes, I will run the small again and I'll slow it down. Kathy P., you won small, right? And I can run the small again. This is what you won, right? I know I shouldn't be asking, but the raid trains go so fast. The raid trains go so fast, and I'm going to do it at 30 seconds so that we can talk about them again, okay? So I'm going to try and do an assortment here for you guys. This is what they look like on the back, and I'm not sure how many different kinds there are. The game is called Flower Power, so it's a game of war of some sort. All right, let's do 2. Oh, Kathy, I don't know what 2 means. Please type it out for me. All right, let's do 30 seconds and I'll try and make 2 assorted piles, but you get at least a dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to you're going to get a dozen. I'm just trying to make it an assortment. 5, 6. Queen is getting some of these. You get the idea. I'll make sure that it looks good, that it's a nice assortment. Okay. Kathy P., you got these, right? In the previous one? Ooh, shop 33. Running the bid up for me. Appreciate you so much. Okay. So these are shop 33. I'll make sure that it's an assortment. And these are Kathy P. I'll make sure that it's an assortment. These are going to go in the, say it with me, bundles that we're going to do right after these Rolodex cards. And Queen, you know I'm going to hook you up. Once you get a bundle started, I'm happy to give you all my raid train people. Whenever you get a bundle started, I'm happy to help add to your bundles, okay? All right, these are Rolodex cards, the official cards of Rolodex. I literally pulled them out of a Rolodex and they're nice and blank. Some people are crazy about these for their 365 projects. I'm going to keep the ABs until I can put them back into ABCs until I can put them back in order. And let me go ahead and quick run a dozen of these. And then eventually I might get them into the bin. I'm just going to do 1 dozen. 1 dozen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Might have been a baker's dozen. I felt 2 there. Okay, Allie. Thank you so much. All right, are we ready for bundles? If we're ready for bundles, type bundles. Otherwise, if you want me to rerun something, now is the time before I bundle it up. I'm going to start bundling it up. Let's see if we can try this. Okay, so I'm going to edit it because I think I have time to do 5 of these. I think I have enough time. These bundles are going to be so good, you guys. So good. Small cards again. I got you. I got you. Okay, more small cards. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Bonus, bonus, bonus. 7, 8, 9, 10. Just trying to get all of them in there. 11. Ooh, 12. Any new decks of, so yeah, did you just want a new deck of cards? Is that what you wanted? Um, so shop 33 for the, okay. Yeah, I ran it wrong. I ran out of them. Thank you for telling me shop 33. Queen, I ran out of these. So I will send you a message and create a separate listing for you, okay? Or add them to your bundle. We'll do something. I'm going to reserve those for Queen, but I still have plenty. This is supposed to be the bundle. So I got distracted, and I don't think, guys, I don't have any more listings. I did all of my dollar starts. So I will do it again. I will absolutely do it again, but it's going to have to be in the next show. I really want to do these bundles. So it will say $9 shipping, okay? If you already have a bundle started, or if you uh if you haven't done anything yet. But this is why, okay? Let me show you what's in that bundle. So you're going to get a library pocket plus 12 of the different colors. Okay, I'm going to do a full dozen of these, guys, to make it worth it. A dozen of these, and then we're going to do one of each of the cards that I've already run. So here's what you get so far. Pocket, library cards, flashcard, flashcard. Okay, we're going to do some playing cards. I'll try and do face playing cards. So like Joker, Queen, King. You're going to get compassion cards. You're going to get pink note cards. You're going to get pastel note cards. So not all of these, but one of each color. You're going to get some of the green note cards. You're going to get at least one, I'll spread them out, of the yellow cards, least one of the Rolodex cards, and then papers to fill the box, because we need papers for junk journaling. And if you've seen any of my shows, you know the kinds of papers I have. I have all kinds of book papers. I've got music paper, braille paper. It's a little bit of a mystery box, a happy box. So I know it's a bit of a risk if you don't know me, but if you have gotten my bundles, then you guys know that this is going to be a good box. Basically, it's a flat rate box, and it's going to be stuffed with the stuff that you've seen and stuff that you haven't seen. So 20 seconds on the clock. Let me see if anybody's interested. And if not, then I can run through some of the things on the bins. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome. Okay, such a great deal. I know the shipping is high, but this really just kind of helps me to, I've already put it in the show. I don't want to put this stuff back into my stash. I want to put it in a box to you. And eventually I'm going to try and photograph the bundles. Awesome. Allie's going to take one. She took it for $2. Let's see if we can do, there's only 4 more. Okay, 4 more bundles that are going to have these items that you see here. 20 seconds on the clock, plus a full stash of papers. Full stash of papers. Last chance to buy from the bin. Thank you, Queen. And then we are going to go raid At a Girl. Awesome, Jane. What an incredible deal you're getting. Whoop, whoop. Such an incredible deal. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're missing out on the fun because Jane just scored all of these things that I was selling, a dozen for $1. This alone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This alone is worth the shipping, okay? And then you're just going to get an awesome craftiness bundle because I want to share the love, guys. I need to de-stash. This is the best way to do it because I have so many different kinds of cards. All right, we're going to run it one more time. 2-minute warning. Okay. 2-minute warning. Okay. This is the third one. I've got, oh, no more takers. I know that shipping is high. It's early in the train, but you are missing out if you're not grabbing these cards plus a huge stash of paper. Shop 33, I'm a little bit surprised that your shipping is so high. I think it's because I had all of these at such low postage because I can slip them into an envelope. Queen, is yours still $9 too? Running it one last time. And then I'm going to get that giveaway started too. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to make a note in the chat that we have off to the side because I still want to do these bundles and I just have to get the shipping exactly right, but I think that I'm so happy that I sold the two because then I can stuff the boxes, de-stash, double check the shipping, make sure everything is good and make adjustments for the next show. Buyers, I thank you so much. I've got one more of those greeting cards. I'm going to start that giveaway real quick. Okay, it's this, and if it says how to enter, you got to buy something from the bin if you want to enter. Look at this beautiful card. So this is the part that you can actually write on. This is handmade paper. There are seeds inside this paper, and I'd love to be able to start making some of these, but I'm not set up for that quite yet. Maybe this summer with the kids, right? Maybe this summer with the kids. Odds are 1 in 3, 1 in 3, and let's see if there's anything else we can do. Nope, we're good. We're drawing a winner, and then we are rating. Selecting the winner, Kathy P. You are going to get one of those cards. Everybody's going to get goodies in their box. We all love goodies. And now we are going to head over to Add a Girl. And if nothing else, throw a tip in her jar, guys. If you are not seeing something in her bin that you are ready to buy today, you can always just toss $1 in her bin, excuse me, in her tip jar, because that helps her buy more supplies to craft more goodness. Thanks again, guys. Off we go.